Good evening, everyone. We want to welcome you all to another episode of the Black Market Podcast presented by Active Markets. I am one of your co hosts, AC, also known as the Market Oracle.
What's going on? Got right hand and drain here. Let's get it, man.
Yes, sir. Now, I know a lot of people got a lot of questions about the market probably right now. They seeing a lot of things. They seeing, you got Russia and all that stuff that's still going on. That hasn't ended yet. Everyone thought it was going to be kind of quick. That is not quick at all. So that's already blown out of proportion. Then you got interest rate hike. Did you see? So the interest rate came in. It did exactly what I said I was thinking it was going to do. You guys remember when I said that they was pricing in the 50 basis point. But if we saw a 25 basis point move, I felt like we was going to see a move to the upside because everybody was pricing in that 50 point. And we
Right.
saw exactly that happen.
Yeah. Hey. And we fighting inflation.
All that stuff. So it's like we got a lot of stuff that's not sitting well right now. So I know it's a lot of anxiety in the market, I guess you can say, a lot of fear in the market. But then again, I was looking at the VIX and the VIX isn't that high right now. So I don't know.
Yeah, I think he mentioned something again today. He speak that he got much more aggressive on those rate hikes today. Um, Fed Powell was speaking. He's pretty much saying like at this point we're raising them at any point. At this point, we'll do what we got to do. We're not worried about our economy buckling for a little while. We're not worried about that. He
Yeah.
said, if we need to raise these rates for inflation and everything that's going on, that's what
Yeah. I heard the same thing because what I think he was saying like, yeah, inflation is just way too high. So, yeah,
I
pretty
think he
much.
actually confirmed that he's going to actually do 50 for real this time
Yeah.
for the next one in May.
Okay, so that one's going to be 50.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
I think,
Well, at least he gave us a warning. So what's gonna
yeah,
really happen then is people really about to start probably positioning just to get a little bit on the better side of, whatever they're trading, whether it's, something that's does well because of interest rate hikes. So, you want to position on the long side. And if you're getting hit by interest rate hikes, then of course you want to start positioning either on the short side or just start lightening up your positions. If you don't want to close your positions out, just kind of lighten up on them, or just buy some insurance on them. Get you some puts.
I was about to say, I want to say we instantly saw a reaction in the market today when he mentioned that they don't mind raising 50 points.
Yeah,
And aside from last week, like he was bringing up, people was pricing in to 50 but got 25. That's why we was able to get a market acceleration off of that.
mm-hmm,
So
exactly. So yeah, knowing that they are gonna be that aggressive, for sure, kind of puts a little bit of fear in the investors, just because they know, especially the people that's investing in these growth companies. That right there is,
I'm number one
playing with
gonna get
fire.
hit.
Playing with fire.
Our precious big techs.
Yeah, playing with fire. And even some of the financials. So I was looking at some of the finance companies, and it just depends on which ones you're looking at, because like the investment banks, they're taking a hit right now. And the reason is because the IPO streams, pretty much, like the revenue stream that's coming in through that, pretty
Hmm.
much dried up because no one's bringing IPOs to the market right now, especially because of the volatility of the market right now. So with no one coming to the market with anything, like, it's really kind of putting you in the mindset of like, how am I gonna make some money? Like, they really have to go out here and just rely basically on trading.
Yeah,
and
they better be
hoping that
dropping
they can
something
got,
really significant.
yeah, hoping that they got some good traders. Like, cause
Right.
everybody is a wonderful trader. They got a
Yeah.
couple guys on their list though. They got a couple people
Espe-
on their payroll that's making a killing, and they're some wonderful traders.
Especially in the volatility.
Oh yeah,
Hey,
seeing stuff like this, man,
that's where the
people make some
professionals
money.
come out right then, man. The professionals come out then.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, for sure. Like they're making all types of money off this stuff because they know what to do, and then they're jumping in, jumping out, they're killing it. I mean, I
That's so,
would. Why wouldn't you?
yeah. I mean, you just have to know the environment. That's the environment that way. You got to jump in and jump out.
Exactly. Well, when you see that volatility rise up, you have to. Like it's like a no brainer almost.
Mm.
It's like, why am I not doing this? you know?
Hey, I tell you one thing though. We always know that there are some companies that are benefiting on the circumstances. I know you were saying with the rates going up, there are some that benefit and may not benefit. But in regards to the war, since this thing is cranking up, I feel like there'll be some people benefiting from that.
Oh yeah, for
Also,
sure, for sure.
got I think Russia mentioned that they got supersonic missiles.
Russia has a lot of stuff in their arsenal, to be honest. They have a lot of stuff in their arsenal, but it shows right now that they weren't prepared because they weren't prepared to go into Ukraine and take it how they thought they were going to be able to take it. They weren't prepared for that. So now what's happening is they are doing a lot of backtracking. And now they're having to bring out things that they weren't even supposed to bring out. They're bringing out the heavy artillery. They're bombing civilian places now. Like they're doing a lot of stuff that at first they were saying like they weren't gonna do. Now they're basically just destroying the whole country. It's like they got mad and now they're just destroying the whole country because they couldn't take them like how they wanted to.
They
I think
just
I
let
saw
they
something
let
where
it
they had
go.
like some soldiers that had got captured. They had got on the I think they were Russian soldiers. They had got on the television, and they were I think they were apologizing.
Hmm.
So yeah, I mean you got a lot of crazy stuff going on right now. So
Oh man, and they still raising up some more concerns on this cyber attack too.
yeah, I heard about that.
But we mentioned last week about those cybersecurity companies, and they literally took a rip last week
Yep.
for that. We got some nice pullback on them today, so you know, not to just get early on, talk about the stuff we're looking at, but we got some nice pullback today. Those wouldn't be some pretty bad. Still wouldn't be pretty bad looking for the war, along with some communication companies.
Yeah. Hey, one other thing too is I see oil is coming down. Gas prices is kind of like settling. They're coming back down. They're not as expensive. So that's a good thing. No, it's a good thing for a lot of people. A lot of people were complaining about those gas prices and things of that nature. I still haven't had to fill up but one time, so I still haven't really gotten
Yeah,
hit.
hold that, man. You done held that though.
Hey, I held out. I still can move around and not have to get gas. That's the thing. Like I'm right at a half or maybe a little bit under a half. So it's not like I'm close to E yet. I'm not running on fumes.
And you got that scooter.
Oh man, the scooter
Hey,
is
you already
I'm
on the
telling you,
EV,
the
man.
scooter is
You
where it
already on
is.
EV.
The scooter is where it is, man. I'm trying to tell you. A lot of people didn't understand why I was buying a scooter. I told people it's really a vehicle. This is not something that's gonna just be sitting at the house. Like this is a real vehicle that I'm gonna be using. People was like, "Oh no, you're not gonna use it." Now they see why I got it. Now I'm moving around. I don't even care about gas. Like I can put it in the car, or if I don't want to, I can easily just jump on this thing and just move around. The only thing I'm not going is to the grocery store and places like that. Other than that, man, why not jump on it?
That's more
Especially if I'm just
effective.
going to check something out, or I just want to just get out the house, or just little small things like that. Because I mean, like other than that, that's really what I'm getting in the car for.
Right. It's
Other
true.
than going, to the store or something like that. But if I can grab it and it's just one or two bags, scooter, I can put a backpack on and probably get a few more things in there. To be honest,
Mhm.
so yeah, great investment.
Uh, gotta have the EV vehicles, the EV mini vehicles.
Yeah.
Gotta have those,
Oh
man.
yeah. Speaking of that though, man, I see EV just really hasn't been doing well. I'm not going to say it's been tanking out by no means, but
It's
it
struggling.
hasn't been is the trend has broken. Let me say that. The uptrend is broken. It's not just shooting to the upside anymore, just relentlessly. Especially Tesla. Everybody loves Tesla. Everybody loves Tesla, and right now I'm short Tesla. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
It done got to the point where you wanted to get to.
Oh yeah,
We was talking about that earlier today in the
yeah.
chat.
Now you know I know how to close out of my positions and things like that if things go the wrong way. But
Mhm.
I feel like I got a pretty decent play on this one right here. I feel pretty confident in it. But like I said, if all fails, close it out for minimal loss and move on to the next trade. Can't win them all because I still got some more open trades right now that I know are gonna hit. So not really worried.
So I was about to say, and now with to keep going off of that, man. At least, I feel like we should have some more downside until this earnings season loading around for this around April, March coming up too.
Yeah, it does come up around that time.
So we got all this, and then also earnings season is coming up. Ironically, the same time we're going March, April, right before the rate hike. What
So
do you
is
think
there?
that
Let me ask this: is it gonna be April? Or is it gonna be May?
the rate hike is going to be May, but earnings season, you know,
So they don't
uh,
have a. Why they're not gonna do it in April? They don't have a meeting in April because I know some months they
I
skip.
don't believe so.
Yeah, I was about to say I know some months they skip. I can't remember which ones they skip though. Okay, that makes sense though.
So I mean, that I feel like that at least for the companies that have been generating revenue, that will at least give us some momentum for to be able to handle that hike once it gets here.
Yeah.
But
Um.
do you think we've been getting any growth with all this stuff going on?
Growth,
That's the
no.
question.
I don't feel like we're gonna get good growth. Only because everything is kind of like slowed down. You still got a global supply chain thing that needs to be solved, but now you have a war that's going on, and then you got kind of tensions going on with China a little bit, just because you don't know if they're gonna help Russia out or not. So a lot of stuff is just kind of weighing in on that global growth to the point where I'm really not seeing it. Um, we are growing, and that's the reason why we have the rate hikes. But because of that, we're really fighting inflation and not necessarily growth, because it's kind of like false growth. The inflation is coming because we had the COVID come in, the COVID virus come in. So then on top of that, we have the supply chain issues that arise off of that. So that just shoots things up. Now you introduce this war. You shut off a lot of global supplies, and now that makes it escalate even faster. So it's really we're fighting inflation more than the economy is growing so fast that we need to slow it down. It's other things and other constraints that's making it that way. And that's the thing. So it's not like we have full capacity at employment and, we're just burning it up. Everybody has, um, increased wages and all that stuff. Things like that. That's a growing economy, but then that's when you have to slow the economy down. This right here is just fighting inflation, so it's different. It's different. So with that being said,
May not have that much growth, but do you think any companies may be able to generate decent revenue to report for earnings?
I believe people will have good revenue, but it depends on what sector you're in. Of
Right.
course, people like
Everyone.
airlines and things of that nature, they're going to still be getting hit. Cruise lines, of course, they're going to be getting hit. But then you're gonna look at oil and things of that nature just because of this run up from February until now. That's gonna hit those bottom lines pretty nicely. So things like Chevron and BP and people like that, they're probably gonna have pretty nice balance sheets just because of the increased earnings that they had for those small amount of time. It's a
Right.
small window, but they did capitalize on that.
Definitely. I bet they did capitalize off that $5
Right.
gallon
So
gas.
yeah. So you got things like that that you can look at. And that's why I'm saying, things you'll have winners and you'll have losers. I think you'll have more losers though, just because the whole global economy is not doing like the best right now. Even though, people are raising their rates and it's looking like we should be going higher, it's really just because we're fighting inflation and not because the economy is just growing so tremendously. That's just my 2 cent though.
I feel that, man. I mean, well, let's hope that the companies that did do decent enough revenue can bring up the other companies in the market.
Right.
But if not, then that would not be a good setup for the 50-point basis that we plan on getting in April.
Yeah, and see the thing is too, tracking the um I can't the yield curve. That's what couldn't remember, the yield curve. Looking at that yield curve is getting tighter. So that right there, every time you see that, that starts to signal recession. So I mean, you got a lot of things out here. It signaled it correctly every single time last time. Every single time we've had it in the past. Let me say it that way. So if it does signal it again, I mean, now we're looking at possible recession. So yes, we will see more pullbacks and things of that nature in the stock market. And it makes sense because interest rates are going higher, so that means that the bonds are going to be ripping. And when bonds are, people are messing with bonds, people aren't messing with the stock market too much.
Kind of inverses of that.
hmm
Yeah.
They're looking more at that fixed income because it becomes a lot. I mean, it becomes valuable in your eyes because it's like I can really get in on this play and I can get in and make a good interest rate off of this because the interest rates are really, they're looking pretty good, very attractive.
So then, did you think that was more mainly because of the volatility creating? They want them to get something that's a little more secure, kind of shy away from the volatility that we're seeing.
Yeah, a lot of people do that too. They shy away from volatility. They run to the safe havens. They run to things like that. They don't want to mess around with the stock market. They pull out. So that's what crashes the stock market. That's what
Mm-hmm.
gets the bond market jumping. But that's also what makes the yields go down because people are buying so much. So then that's when the Fed has to come in and they already have so many, they're gonna start selling those things just to get the rates up more. It's a lot of things that go into play. It's a lot of working. That's just a high level look. I mean, of course, there's a lot of intricate pieces that go into that stuff, but that's kind of like just a top down, just real quick, high level thing.
Raw, yeah.
Yeah, I
Nice.
will say that I do like shorts right now, though. And I don't mean just because it's the summertime or springtime, coming up springtime, about to be summer. I'm talking about shorts in the market.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, hey. We done had a nice enough push in these past couple of weeks. Well, this past
Yeah.
week, say couple of weeks, but
Yeah.
go to that part.
Yeah, the
Do y-
push is real.
do y'all know they ever rolled out that 5G yet in January?
No one knows, man. No one
5G may
knows.
be a mystery, man. It may be the loading mystery. Let's see. Now,
I guess no
okay.
one's been passing out and falling out like how they were saying you supposed to do. So
Right with the mask.
is either
Mm.
A, they did roll it out and it's safe, or B, they didn't roll it out at all.
It would have gotten a lot of press if they would have just rolled that out with all the attention it was getting.
Now I am seeing people like Verizon saying that they're introducing home internet now off of 5G, ultra wideband. So
Mm.
it's sounding like it's getting rolled out, but very slightly. Like, they're just doing it here and there, like sporadically in different areas. I'm not sure.
Right. Oh yeah, that's what I think I'm seeing here. They actually did roll it out. They had just had to do like some fixes, but yeah,
Okay.
apparently it's going. It's going
Okay.
now.
Because I was about to say, I know Verizon for sure. I just seen like a commercial talking about them, and they were saying that they wanted to start. Well, they are doing, not wanting to, but they are doing um, home internet now using 5G.
Hmm.
So now you don't have to worry about cable or internet cords and all that stuff. It kind of like just hooks up to the network. So that's pretty cool.
I wonder where their price point's going to be on that if they're comparative.
Yeah.
In
So
their
I think
market.
if you already had like a plan with them, I think it started at like $25 or something like that. Not sure without a plan. So I didn't really go into too much detail trying to find out, but I did see it. And I think I may have seen it either today or yesterday. So I haven't had enough time to do any type of research, but definitely something good to look into.
Mm.
One thing that I see retail wise is Macy's. They're actually coming out with some new stores. They're called Market by Macy's. They have a couple of them around the nation now. Some just hit Atlanta. So
Is that the store where they kind of like got like a discounted, like a
it's not
discount store?
necessarily that. What is it? Is basically a Macy's store, but it's smaller. And then what they're gonna
Mm-hmm.
also include in there is some of the um fashion and some of the designs from like local people as well too.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll have like it's just a smaller Macy's store with a little bit of touch of like local flair as well.
Mm, okay, okay, nice.
Specific to that area. That's cool.
So
Spice it
yeah, I
up a
think we
little
have
bit.
like one here. I don't know if we have more than one. I know we have maybe two. I know we got one in Snellville. Maybe I think it's one in McDonough too. So that's interesting right there.
It is. Shoot, speaking of, you talking about this retail and stuff. We know we know the biggest thing that we've been facing in recently here is like the employment of people in distribution centers to actually help for the supply chain. I feel like this has really been an eye opener for them to go ahead, for companies to go ahead and push more automation in their DC.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, we're basically at the point now, these people are not even wanting to work at this DC. No, you're not going to be able to pay them enough. We're in supply chain shortage.
Yeah.
I feel like this may be the year of automation where we could check out some of those companies.
And
That'd
see,
be
automation has definitely been something big, especially in like industrial period, because they've been talking about smart plants for a couple years now and how to
mm,
get the smart plants running. So, and I think they may have one already built out. I'm not 100% sure on that one, but yeah,
right.
all that stuff is definitely coming to surface and coming to surface pretty quickly now.
Yeah, I think that'll definitely get us out of some of the turmoil that we're in for. manpower because we're literally short on manpower nowadays.
Yeah,
Time to
that's
let time
basically
to let, time to let the robots take over.
I've
it.
been saying that forever. Everybody's always said they're going to take over jobs.
Well, here they
Hey,
go.
we giving them the job
Right,
now.
that's what I was about to say. This isn't takeover. This is
Yeah,
handed.
it's not a takeover. It's literally we're giving it to you.
Man, yeah, I think they already have like robots. I think we talked about that last time. Robots flipping burger patties
Yeah. Yep.
and doing fries. Hey, I let a robot cook my food.
Yeah, exactly. I know you're not gonna be dirty with it. I know you're not gonna drop it on the floor and pick it up.
Exactly. Did y'all hear about that Boeing plane?
Yeah, I heard about that. That's what I meant to
Yeah,
talk about a little earlier. Was the Boeing plane crashing over in China?
crazy.
So
That just
more
that
bad
does.
publicity for Boeing. Not necessarily something that they would want, and
Mm.
that's definitely probably gonna. It didn't. It did go down. It didn't go down as bad as I thought it would, but I still have it on my radar because of the type of gap that we got on it. So I'm definitely going to be watching it.
I'm just wondering, like, a plane just started going down.
They say it went into the mountains. It went down into the mountains.
Like they haven't had bad publicity as it is.
And I'm trying to understand. I mean, I know mountains are pretty tall, but I didn't know they were 30,000 feet up.
Right.
So that's what we doing now. We saying it's mountains and stuff out. That's what all the air pilots just saying nowadays. That's what 2022 bringing us.
Yeah,
2021 probably out. The
2020
mountains.
did.
Right. So I was about to say this has been a thing.
Wow, it really did.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's something else.
that is
And
something else.
hopefully, hopefully, I want to say hopefully, but maybe I don't know if like the government we want to work with their airplanes or defense system, but hopefully they may be able to get some money off of helping them with some of this stuff with the war. Uh, I know, I'm looking for good things out of Lockheed Martin.
I don't think I
Mm,
want Boeing planes going to war.
right. That's a lot. That's a lot of money to lose.
Hey, I'm telling you, man, shoot, them things gonna get shot down before they even make it to the war.
That's crazy.
Hey, they falling out the sky before they make it to the
Right.
war, man. That's messed up. You done spent all this money. They ain't even shoot a bullet at you, man. Your whole fleet out the sky.
Boeing is not the defense company that we would want to choose.
No, definitely not. Please, no. We do
Man,
not want any parts. Because I don't think they even allowed the Maxes, the 737 or 747, 737 Max, whichever one it was. I don't think they allowed that one to get back in the air yet. So, yeah.
yeah, those guys be around so long. We gotta just put them on hold.
We'll see. Yeah.
Let them do some research or something, man. Because as of now, I don't even want to fly one of their planes in the airline.
Mm-mm.
Right.
Put me on an
That's
Airbus or something.
take the train.
Trying to tell you.
But
Let's see.
I'm telling you, we got to that point of time now, though. Y'all boys got some pics y'all want to share?
Yeah, I think I got one that's pretty interesting. Y'all may have heard about this.
Okay.
Well, Warren Buffett has been investing in one of these companies.
Oh, you talking about are you talking about the oil company?
Uh, Allegheny.
Oh, never
Allegheny.
mind.
Hmm.
I was talking
Oh
about
yeah, you know what? That is the yeah.
I
Oh
was
no, he
talking
did
about
that. He
Oxy.
did that in 2020. He got that Dominion Energy Company.
Okay. See, I was
20.
talking about Oxy. I thought you were talking about Oxy.
Nah, he took Allegheny, and that's basically an insurance company.
Oh yeah, that's his biggest thing is insurance.
That's an insurance company. I think the insurance company was associated with the Boeing.
Oh wow.
So
Way to fold it in twice, make it double your bets.
Oh wow.
so man, we know Warren Buffett has been known for a lot of good stuff in the past, but
We know that Warren Buffett has been getting beat up these past few years.
man, I'm trying to tell you.
He has made a couple decent plays, but he's made so much money over his lifetime that it really doesn't matter. A lot of
I was
people
gonna
just
say
still
it's not really
respect him.
hurting him too bad.
Yeah, a lot of people still respect him because of that. But
Right.
to be honest, it may be time for him to put the keys down.
Hey, I want to say that that's my pick, but I did want to share that. I just want to we want to talk to the folks, let them know. Yeah, Warren Buffett is an OG, but still be weary of his picks.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Because then you also got to understand too that this guy isn't buying it to try to get out of it next month or even 6 months from now. He's buying it to probably get out over a year from now so he can get his tax advantages and all that stuff.
And he's buying not more, a few more than 2 or 3 contracts.
Yeah. So
I would say my pick for the week is going to be AT&T.
okay.
We just had earnings, we had dividends paid out, we took the big hit from that, still holding the support level. We got 5G rolling, we got these communications major we still need.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like they should be able to play a part in that and be able to continue on up. Especially one of the higher dividend paying stocks as well.
Mm-hmm.
Being at a real undervalued uh, price right now.
Gotcha.
And
I'll
then
say
I'm about to say I got one more. I still gotta. I'm sticking
go
with my
for it. Go
GSAT,
for it.
man. I gotta remind y'all, GSAT. It's already, the global satellite company. It's already breaking out. I think we talked about it just $1 last week, about $1.30. Nice 30%. Over the week, but I still would
Yeah.
like to expect some a lot more upside for that company.
Oh, nice. Nice. That's a good trade right there. 30% upside. Yeah. That was nice.
That's all. That just reminded me, you talking about dividends. Coca Cola was when I was looking at, and they had some. They've been pretty decent performing in the last. I started to look into some of maybe the larger dividends, and then even the banks, Visa and American Express, are sitting at some key levels. So it might be short season they see for those because they're sitting at some pretty interesting peaks right now. Um, I had I had called, what was that when Visa was at 190 and now it's up to that 214. So it ran through a little channel now, so it's gotten to a pretty decent high. So I think we should see some pullback from it soon.
Okay. That's nice. Well, I'm going to just let y'all know all mine are shorts. Nothing but shorts. I'm not buying anything, nothing but shorts.
Yeah.
Uh,
And I
that is
got Tesla on that list. I talked about them earlier. I got Tesla on that list. I have Morgan Stanley on that list. And I
Mm-hmm.
have um who else I got on that list? Oh, I got Apple on that list too. I got them. I'm watching Apple. I'm watching those guys. I got and the thing is, like, none of this stuff I'm saying is supposed to be like long term shorts. So also take that into consideration. The shorts that I'm putting on is probably gonna be a week or two worth of shorts. Not gonna be something I'm running for months or saying that the direction has changed or anything like that. But definitely those.
Taking advantage of what the market's giving you.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
For sure.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But
Well,
y'all heard him. Get your shorts on.
hey,
That's
I'm
it.
telling you, it's getting warm outside. It is getting warm outside. But we do want to encourage you guys to head over to hackthemarketstrading.com and you can set yourself up a free account or you can set yourself up a premium account. That premium account is going to give you access to us. You're going to be able to answer all the questions that you want to ask. And if you're trying to figure out how to get in on these shorts that we're talking about, then for sure you want to get in on the premium account. Outside of that, follow us on Twitter, follow us on Instagram, like the Facebook page, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Like our videos and comment up underneath them. It helps the algorithm out, and then we get to show it to more people. Anything else you guys want to add?
That's it, man.
Yep. Happy trading.
Happy trading, people. Hopefully, you guys make some money. Because I know we've been making some good money. I know I have. I ain't even going to lie to you. But until next time, people, on Thursday, we'll holler at you.